Hey peeps, you know what today is? Motivational Monday. Jiggy, oh, there's that stupid bird. I can't get away from the bird. Oh my God. Motivational Mondays. Love them, love them, love them. Oh my God, I had a most amazing weekend, guys. We had our yearly Christmas party here.
Massive Christmas party.
Massive Christmas party here. You guys will get to see it. We will be loading it this month, so you'll get to see it because it was off the charts amazing. So, we're still recovering from it, aren't we?
Still trying to recover.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. And guys, we had Rich Lux here. We had anybody that was anybody was here, I swear.
Yay.
Eric De La Rosa was here. Oh my God, we just had everybody here. They were showing up all hours. I don't think it ended until like 2, 3 in the morning. Woo! Can't wait for you guys to see the video. Anyways, off to Motivational Monday we go. So I don't know if you guys have noticed or seen in the news how, you know, all of us watched the Victoria's Secret show last week, right? Yes. I think they had like 3.3 million viewers or something like that. Loved, loved, loved the show. But you know, they made the remark that they haven't cast trans people or plus size models for their shows yet. And I'm telling you what, they took a huge backlash. So y'all follow Nikita Dragon on Instagram and on YouTube, okay? She came at them with both barrels blaring. I mean, like, guys, holy crap. She did a whole entire video. If you haven't seen her channel, you need to go to her channel and watch. You've seen the video. It's amazing. I mean, like, she did an entire video because she kind of criticized them. She basically said, the company said that they couldn't cast trans models because the show is a fantasy. He later apologized for saying that. Nikita said why she decided to create her own video. I could really care less about Victoria's Secret, decided to cast in their fashion show. I get it, it's their brand, it's their fashion show. To me, my issue and problem is the fact that they were making discriminatory comments to trans women and plus size women, and also thinking that we as trans women or plus size women can't sell a fantasy. That to me was the annoying part. Model and trans activist Carmen Carrera stopped by ET Live last month to weigh in on the controversy. Anyways, okay, guys, you know I am a woman be woman. Like, I am all woman. I don't care how many of you people out there criticize me. Oh, you have a deep voice. Ooh, are you trans? Ooh, did you used to be a man? I mean, like, I get so tired of hearing the crap. You know, Demi Moore herself, Demi Moore and Miley Cyrus both have deep voices. Do they get criticized that they're transgender or that ooh, did you used to be a man because your voice is so deep? You know, growing up, I used to have the raspiest voice ever, and people used to think it was sexy. Now they want to call me a man. But anyways, y'all know that I have a lot of friends that are plus size. I have a lot of friends that are transgender. I have a lot of friends that are lesbians, gays. It doesn't matter. I have Hispanic friends. I have African American friends. I don't discriminate who I'm friends with. I don't care, because I don't see color, I don't see gender, I don't see anything. I see the person, who they are, and I love them for who they are. So when we saw this come up about all of this, it was like, wow. I mean, like, you know, I personally have seen some transgender women that I literally could not tell that they were ever a man. Right, Mr. Fabulous?
Ever.
Like, they are so hot and sexy. So I'm kind of like taking Nikita's side on this, because it's like, you know, it's all about selling a fantasy. I'm telling you what, if you threw a couple transgender women out there on their show to walk the runway, I'll bet you most of America would never know that they were transgender.
Exactly.
I will bet money on this one.
Exactly.
I bet money on this one. So I'm kind of taking Nikita's side, because if y'all haven't seen Nikita, you better go check out her YouTube. If I didn't know her, if I didn't know any better, I would swear she was a full-blown woman from birth. She is so hot. She's so sexy. She's just, I mean, like, whoosh, damn.
We need to have her in the closet.
We need to get her ass in my closet. We need to do something with her. Yeah. Whew. I mean, sexy. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But anyways, we're going on to this motivational thing. You know, I get so sick and tired of people putting down other people in this world. It's like, you know what? Why can't you just embrace people, embrace each other, and just love each other? Who cares if you were transgender? Who cares if you were a man and now you're a woman? Who cares if you're gay? Who cares? It does not matter, people. Like, the world is what it is. You got to get on board and start accepting this crap, or you're going to be left in the dust, because nobody's, I don't know, unless you're living under a rock somewhere, you should be on board with how the world is turning, because it is what it is now. You know, it's not the 70s anymore, where back in the day you were called queer or faggot or whatever, and it wasn't hip to come out and be gay. Now it is, okay? Now there's same-sex marriages, for God's sakes. You know, so come on, people, get on board. But also I want to touch base with this. Guys, I get so much mail, DMs, messages, mail that comes to my house in an envelope. It doesn't matter. I get so many messages from kids. We were just talking about this, right, Mr. Fabulous?
Yep.
Between the ages of like 15 and 25.
Yep.
That they think suicide is the only answer. They're so stressed out. They said that they're so stressed in life, and life is so competitive, and they just competitive to keep their grades up in school, and competitive to be in sports, and their parents are putting so much pressure on them that they want to check out. And I had a little girl sitting beside me the other day at a party, and she was just telling me how much she's on anxiety medicine, and she's so stressed out, and the anxiety is just overwhelming. And then in the same breath, she's taking a puff off her jewel. And I looked at her and I said, girl, first of all, you're on anxiety medicine because your anxiety, I guess. But then you turn right around and take puffs of nicotine. You don't think that nicotine is increasing your anxiety levels? Oh my God, these kids, seriously. She's like, well, I do this to control my anxiety. And I'm like, well, it's increasing your anxiety, girl, you know. But she talked to me, she laid her head on my shoulder, and she's just like, I just feel like checking out. Like, it's just too much. And I looked at her and I said, girl, if you can't even handle school, sports, and grades, how are you ever gonna be able to handle life? Because I'm telling you what, guys, life is 10 times more stressful than going to high school, being an athlete, and holding down some good grades. Back in my day, and I'm sorry, you know, maybe it's changed, maybe it hasn't changed, but I held down good grades in school. I was an athlete. I had a part-time job. I was a cheerleader. I was everywhere. Drove my parents crazy. But I handled it. And now, look at me, I handle being an entrepreneur and juggling 25 balls in the air all at one time. I mean, like, come on, guys. The problem with today's kids is they want a quick solution. So they think, oh, suicide. But you guys, suicide is a permanent solution. You don't get to try to commit suicide and then come back. I mean, guys, suicide's forever gone. Like, you don't get to come back and be with your family. You don't get to come back and try to go to college. You don't get to come back and see if you can do it better. I mean, like, this is your only time on this earth. If you think for 1 minute that life as a teenager is so stressful that your only option is to check out and commit suicide, you guys are dead wrong. Come on, guys. For those of you that are on anxiety medicine, I'm like, how many of you that are on anxiety medicine are in sports? Relieving that stress. Relieving that stress. Get out there and be in sports. Go to the gym. Relieve that stress in the gym. Relieve that stress on a run. You guys have to find other avenues and other ways to relieve the stress. Go swimming, go running, go biking, go do something physically to help relieve that stress. Don't sit there and suck on your jewel and then play video games. That's not relieving any stress. None. None. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but seriously, this whole, I mean, I found out the other day that we are probably losing anywhere from 3 to 5 kids a week just in this area where I live. In high school. We're losing high school kids at that rate from suicide. Really, guys? It's not the answer. I'm here to tell you it's not the answer. And I think some of these kids that attempt it, they just don't even understand how it just ends. Like, I don't know, I think they try to commit suicide as a way of crying out for help, but help doesn't come in time, and then they're gone. Like, it's really sad. I have a girlfriend that lost her daughter 3 years ago, this month. And so she just reached out the other day and said, you know, if I don't return anybody's emails or phone calls this month, you just have to understand why, because it's a tough month for me. I totally get it since I've lost a child. Mine was not suicidal, mine was a car accident. But still, I get it when she says, it's been 3 years, but it seems like it was yesterday. And I mean, you know, she never even thought for 1 minute her daughter was suicidal, ever. She told her younger daughter to go upstairs and check on her sister and tell her it was dinner time. And the other daughter went up there and found her hanging from the ceiling fan. I mean, like, how sad is that? And I don't think this little girl ever thought that it was just going to be over with. Like, life was just going to be over with. I think she thought she was trying to take care of a problem, take care of the stress. And it was far from that. Far from that. So I don't know what, I just don't even know, guys. I feel bad that these kids don't seem to have any outlets or any way to relieve themselves. And so I find that you're reaching out to me. And you know what? If I can help any of you, if I can inspire you to be better, if I can inspire you to be an entrepreneur, if I can inspire you to get better grades, if I can inspire you to get off your lazy butt and go do something, if I can inspire you to do anything, hallelujah. If that's what God is doing, is putting all that on me, I can do it. I will bear the stress to try to help as many kids as I can. If you're gay and you're scared to come out and tell your parents, reach out to me. I'll talk to you about it. If you're transgender and you haven't revealed it to the world yet, talk to me. I mean, like, I don't care. I don't discriminate. I will help anybody through anything, because God knows I've been through enough in my life. But suicide is not the answer, guys. Suicide's not the answer. You guys have to find other ways to get out there and relieve that stress. And it usually means by doing something physically. So I don't know if this has helped you guys. I don't know if it's motivated you guys, but please, please, please remember, the one thing you were given in this world was your life. This is your one and only time here, guys. This is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get to come back and try it again. This is it. And you need to make sure every day is your best day ever. Make every day your best day. Will you wake up every day and go, today, boom, I'm going to make something great happen today. And then when you lay your head on that pillow at night, you're like, yes, I did it. Thank you, Theresa. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Remember, the only person standing in the way of your success is you. Get out of your own way and watch what happens. So with that, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was informational. I hope it helps. The holidays are coming. It's a very depressing month for a lot of people. Don't let it be. Don't let it be. Get around other happy people, because believe me, happiness is like, it spreads. When you're around other happy people, you can't help but be happy yourself. If you're around negative people, you become even more negative. So get rid of the negative people, get in with the happy people. So with that said, guys, I hope you had a fabulous Motivational Monday video with me today. I hope I've inspired you. Reach out to me, leave comments below, and Wacky Wednesday's coming, watch out. Next time, bye-bye.